basic idea is that there's a groove that I can follow that's exactly right for
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited to use some of these brands that I had gotten from the PR packages. If you want to see how to get this look, please keep watching. So for my eyes, I'm using the 790 Fantascene by Marc Jacobs, and the palette is gorgeous, beautiful palette. It has all the neutral tones, it has a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of pinky tones, a perfect palette that you can take along if you want to travel, and you can create so many looks with this. Before I start, I'm just going to add a little bit of concealer on my lids. I don't prefer using eye primers because I feel like they leave my lids very dry. So if you have eye primer, go ahead and use that. I'm just going to use a little bit of this concealer. First, I'm going to use this bone color, apply it on the crease line where we do a lot of blending. Slowly and gradually, you just take it up like that. Then I'm going to use this darker brown color over here. And I'm going to take it all the way up. So as you can see, I've barely touched the color. So you just need a little bit, not too much. And you can bring it inside. Just very soft circular motions and just blending it all out. Then I'm going to use this very beautiful, like a gold champagne-y color. I'm going to take a little bit on my finger and I'm going to put it in the center. As you can see, this is so pigmented. Just need a little bit. Now I'm going to take the same brush. Basically, we've just used one brush till now. And I'm going to take the same coppery color and apply it like a little bit up. Just helps in blending a little bit on the crease so that it mixes with the brown shade. You don't want any gaps to show, so with the brush, just blend it in like that. From Smashbox, this has a number which is called BB7. It's a rose highlighter. I'm going to take a very thin, precise brush and I'm going to use this in my inner corners over here just to open up the eye and make it look nice and bright. It's a beautiful shimmer, I must say. It's just so nice, and the packaging, of course, is so pretty, and blended with the coppery shade because it's nice when it's all blended. It seems seamless and it doesn't look very harsh. Then with the same brush what we were using before, you just blend it in so that it's all one tone, but it's going to have like a gradient of color rather than different colors popping up. And I'm going to take the same brown color and I'm going to apply it on my lower lash line. Now I'm extending it a little bit down. This helps to minimize your fine lines. So if you ever have like a lot of fine lines, just try this technique out. Just use a little bit of taupey shadow, or you can use something on the orangey side and just take it a little bit further down than what you would normally do and blend it. Now comes the liner. This is the one that I'm using is the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and this is obviously black. And this has been one of my favorites for many years. It's just so easy to apply. I will take it a little bit in my inner corners because it just helps to elongate the eye, which I personally love doing. If you don't like, please just skip this part out and do your liner the normal way that you would prefer. And now I'm going to use Giselle lashes, number 1 by HUDA Beauty. Okay, so the lashes are on. This is what it would look like. And now I'm going to quickly just do my brows. For my brows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz Medium Brown. So for skin, I am using the Superstay 24 Hours Full Coverage Foundation by Maybelline, and definitely I'm going to try these foundations out and give you a little bit of review on how they are. I will try to keep it up for as long as possible. I'm going to mix 30 Sand with 49 Amber Beige. The thing is, I like using two shades. That's why, as you can see, one is super light and one is like super dark, but I'm going to create my own tone, because if I use this one, it's going to be too white for my skin, and if I use this one, it's going to be way too dark. So we're going to try to find a midpoint in it. So I'm going to go for a pump over here on my hand. This is also quite a lot because I don't like using too much of foundation. It's just not me, but still, one pump of this and maybe half of this blurring foundation brush. I'm gonna just mix it in a little bit. Looks very nice, quite blendable. And it is matte coverage. When I saw the Beauty Blender, I just thought that, you know, it's just like any other Beauty Blender. Maybe it's just the difference of color, but no, it's not. It is way much more softer than the other Beauty Blenders. And I feel like it's more lighter. So I was talking to my sister the other day and I said that maybe it's just the same. But actually it is probably one of the most softest beauty blenders I've ever tried. It is really, really nice. And I'm just going to use a little bit over here. So when you add a corrector, then you don't need to add too much of a concealer, as you can see. Then I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Medium Custard. Add a little bit of brightness is just around my nose over here. And here, this will give an illusion of a lift up face, if that makes sense. So I've got the concealer on. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use SMASHBOX Studio Fix Shaping Foundation. I'm just going to use the contour side because I find that this is way much more the color that I need for my toning, for my contour. So just going to add a little bit. And with the same Beauty Blender, I'm going to take the contour in my hairline. Okay, so I've done the contour. Let's fix the under eye first. So I'm going to use this beautiful baking powder by Huda Beauty, and I'm using banana bread fan brush. So after using that, I'm going to use beautiful 101Tastic Omega Bronzer by Marc Jacobs, and this is what it looks like. Just using the contour brush. Just going to take a little bit. Again, we're not going too crazy. We're just going to use a little bit just to define my cheekbones a little bit and bronze up the forehead. Let's go with this matte pinky tone color as a blush. I'm just going to use it on the highest points like that. There you go, just a little bit, so it's not too much. Okay. So using the same fan brush which I used for my powder, I'm going to use it for my highlighter. And this is the same one that we used. For my lips, I'm outlining my lip with the Urban Decay Glide On Lip Pencil. This is 714. It's a beautiful crimson red color, and it's going to be followed by the Terribly Velvet Rouge Lipstick number 9 by Terry. Okay, so the last step is just to make sure that all your foundation, your makeup stays in place. So I'm going to use the Smashbox Petal Metal Shimmer Spray. We can use it on face and body both. I'm going to use it on my face just to give it like a nice finished look.
Sometimes when I try to reason, you don't seem to listen at all. I don't know if it's just a feel.
So this is the final result. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial.
Or if we are about to